problem is I'm in an emotionally abusive relationship.
Okay.
If I say anything he doesn't like, he says he's going to call the cops. So he finally called the cops.
This evil wife is trying to manipulate the cops into thinking her husband is abusing her.
I called the police on him too, and I feel attacked.
But little does she know the cops see right through her lies and have evidence that'll send this evil woman to jail and rescue her husband.
This is my boyfriend hit me. My boyfriend hit me. I'm in jail. You guys.
But evil wives like this are much more common than you'd think. Just like this woman who was caught beating her fiancé in front of thousands of people on live stream.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
Or this OnlyFans model who stabbed her boyfriend over a petty argument.
There's a knife on the table in the pan and everything, so I throw it at him.
But nothing compares to what the partner of this ex-Marine did during an argument.
She has your phone?
Yeah, she won't give it back.
Okay, how did she end up getting your phone?
When she was on top of me, clawing, kicking, and screaming, and
Okay.
yeah.
On January 31st, 2022, officers from the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office would rush to the scene of a domestic abuse report. An ex-Marine called 911 after being allegedly attacked by his girlfriend, Sarah. And the second the cops made contact, they realized this case was going to be even more difficult than they ever imagined.
What's going on tonight?
He abuses me emotionally every day. If I say anything he doesn't like, he says he's going to call the cops. So he finally called the cops.
So what happened tonight?
What happened tonight is I came home and we got in a fight. I don't remember the exact details.
Right from the get-go, Sarah's alibi seems entirely made up. Her demeanor, tone, and attitude towards the whole situation are anything but that of a victim. She is unusually calm while recounting her story, something that's unlikely to come from someone trying to escape from an intense emotional situation. And perhaps the most suspicious of all, she can't even remember why they were fighting in the first place. As a result, whatever she says seems less like an alibi and more like a well-rehearsed script as she tries to prepare all the right arguments that her partner is the one at fault. However, her attempts to act like the victim would only get worse as the officers probe deeper into her story to find out what really happened.
You don't know why you got in a fight?
Because I get text messages that are abusive. Do you want to read them? I guess you forgot we were going out to dinner or didn't even think to ask if we wanted. Also, I agree with Melissa having the right to say he's just mad at me. And I came home.
Can I see it?
Yeah, but I don't feel like this is even... I called the police on him too.
Okay.
Okay,
Why do you
well,
feel attacked?
have you ever been abused in a relationship?
Clearly, her childish attempts to incriminate her partner aren't doing her any favors. If anything, trying to produce false evidence like text messages and emotionally blackmailing a deputy is a surefire way to land yourself in even more trouble. So with none of her plans working out, she turns to her ultimate card to escape from the situation, a fake breakdown.
And he's emotionally abusive, and anytime I don't like it, I get threatened. I need to get out of this relationship.
You two both live here, right?
Yeah, but I live in his house, and I have nowhere to go right now.
This breakdown would continue for several minutes, and extracting any useful information out of her becomes impossible for the deputies. Luckily, they have one more credible witness they can rely on, the boyfriend, Kyle. Kyle would go on to show his bruised and battered body from the assaults that he had to endure and give a much stronger and more truthful alibi.
What started everything?
Well, we were supposed to go to dinner tonight, and she went to dinner by herself, and didn't come home. Or I sent her a text, said, "Where you at?" It was like 8:30. And then she called, and she goes, "Oh, I'm up in the Union." I don't know if you know where the Union is, over in Milton. Really good restaurant. And I said, "Oh, shit."
Unfortunately, his entire report would be cut short when an officer radios in calling for assistance. And the one responsible for this would be no one other than Sarah, who decides that whatever happens, she can't let the officers talk to Kyle.
I just don't have anywhere to
Stop.
go, and I'm
Stop.
leaving this
You're
house.
not leaving the house.
Go ahead,
Ma'am.
take me to jail. Thank you so much, Kyle.
With Sarah finally being removed from the scene, there are no more distractions, and officers finally get their chance to hear Kyle's full story.
I was in the bed, naked, watching TV, and then she just jumped on top of me and was like, "You've got to do it," and then just starts going to town like usual. The biggest thing was she just kept grabbing this, like, and just twisting this. And she's like, I can tape that for you if I can.
Why'd she have your phone?
She didn't want me to call you guys.
With Kyle's alibi, the puzzle pieces begin fitting together. Sarah, besides being a toxic abuser, had a little too much to drink and decided to take out her frustrations on her partner in the worst way possible. The only reason she even calmed down was to prevent Kyle from calling the cops and landing herself in some serious trouble.
I'm asking you a question. Is he pressing charges against me?
Okay, so he's not pressing charges against you. The state's going to be pressing charges against you.
So
okay?
why? What the hell?
I'm sorry, but Kyle choked me 2 weeks ago, and he has laid his hands on me too.
At this point, Sarah has abandoned any attempts to prove her innocence. She knows she's been caught red-handed, and cops aren't buying into the story of a drunk habitual liar anymore. And as expected, Sarah's behavior with the cops had only aggravated the extent of her crimes, landing herself a hefty list of charges.
So we are going to be charging her with battery, family violence. Again, that's for the state. Obstruction, because she was obstructing my partner over here when I ran away from you and had to come help him. And we're going to be charging her as well with terroristic threats, because she was saying that we better get here before she murders you.
Under normal circumstances, a suspect would realize their mistakes during a confrontation with the cops. However, Sarah decides that the aggression she couldn't take out on Kyle, she'd take out on the cops back at the PD.
I know, but I don't want to be here. I know, but I'm in an abusive relationship, and I'm the one in jail.
Listen.
I know, but f this.
Well, let's get this
I
going.
know, but f it. I do not want to be here.
Let's go.
I am a responsible business owner.
And that's fine.
I know, but I know.
That's enough. Listen to me right now.
I know, but I'm in an abusive relationship.
Come on, let's go.
Oh my God, you guys. He's not even pressing charges. What is your name,
You stop.
ma'am?
I'm Lieutenant Daves.
Thank you very much, but I am upset that I'm here
I
because
don't care why you're here. That's not our responsibility. Our responsibility is safety and security of this jail. Step back and give me your clothes.
I'm not taking off my clothes.
You will. We're going to take them off for you.
Oh my God.
In this situation, it's completely lawful for the cops to search Sarah. This is often done right after a suspect is detained or arrested for 3 primary reasons: to ensure their own safety or the safety of the public, to prevent the destruction of evidence, and to find evidence of the offense for which they arrested you. It's not within her rights anymore to reject the officer's search, and doing so would only escalate the otherwise standard procedure. But with Sarah's personality, she predictably decides to make the worst possible decision.
I need to tell my employees I'm not going to work in the morning.
Take your shoes off.
This is so my boyfriend hit me. My boyfriend hit me and I'm in jail. You guys, do you understand how up that is? Do you understand as human beings how up that is? I hope to God you're never in a abusive relationship.
You're going to be added that to your drawers.
This altercation would result in Sarah being hit with one final charge: simple battery against an officer. In domestic abuse cases like Sarah and Kyle's, witnesses and video evidence can play a crucial role in determining the victim and abuser, preventing many roadblocks for law enforcement and, most importantly, victims. Fortunately, in this next case, we'd see what happens when a woman is caught beating her fiancé, not only on video, but in front of thousands of people on a live stream.
Sorry about this.
Don't talk. Don't fucking talk.
41-year-old Eliza Jordana was a former writer for The Howard Stern Show and had been pursuing an alternate streaming career on YouTube. However, this would be short-lived when she decided to live stream her crimes on April 8, 2024.
6 months of texts of your nudes and, you know, different sentences that he...
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk. Don't fucking talk.
Idiot.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about this. I'm sending him your way today.
Fucking.
So don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get arrested.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, Sarah, hang up. These idiots. She posted your number in her cancer Discord, and I would just be polite.
Yeah.
She
No,
almost
so
broke my nose.
Bahram. How do you pronounce it? Do you know? I don't know. So I'm gonna text you your nudes that he sent me and what he wrote about you. He said you're a dumb Mexican that he doesn't even like. Just how he said that I'm a streamer that he doesn't like. So you guys are like, wow, interesting.
Sarah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, touch me and I f***ing deck your dumbass bitch. I'll f***ing deck you the testing.
The man you see in the passenger seat is Barham, a streamer under the name of Z Scoro, who had not only been making content with Eliza, but was also involved in a complex relationship with her. Whether they were lovers, associates, or something else completely, we would only find out much, much later on. Additionally, prior to this assault, Eliza had gotten her hands on Barham's phone and discovered that he had been involved with other women, texting and flirting with them, resulting in Eliza's outrage. However, it was about to get far, far worse as she continued to verbally and physically assault Barham.
Delete the number, please. I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Pull over.
Okay,
Pull over, dumb.
In situations like this, doing what Barham does can be slightly risky. While domestic abuse situations can almost always warrant self-defense, acting like Barham can blur the lines between abuser and abused. Fortunately, nearby civilians had quickly informed the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office about the situation at hand, who now had to act quickly before things took a turn for the worse, especially on a busy road.
Well, he doesn't know you, so...
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
Is this any of her stuff or no? This is all my stuff.
I would admit to cheating on me, even though I had all the evidence.
I know.
I'm not gonna hate you.
I know, but can you just stay?
Anyway, the girl was calling me.
Yep.
His girlfriend. We're supposed to be married.
Are you guys married?
We have the license, but something told me not to do it,
okay.
so I chickened out. Am I gonna be arrested? Can you just tell me?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on.
So
you guys were arguing in the car. What happened?
I did slap.
Okay.
Is that jail time?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's happening because I see you got a mark on your chest here. You got a mark on your forehead.
He's strangling me.
Can you stick your hands out for me?
He's strangling me. Why do you want to see my hands?
I'm trying to see if there's any marks on your hands.
Oh no, just he was like strangling. He was like this.
Let me see you. While you were in the car, while you were driving, or when?
Yeah, I was thrown out of the car.
Can you pull your hair back?
I was thrown out of the car. Can you just give me an honest opinion on something? If I started it, but I was the least violent one. But you're a police officer, you should know.
Yes, but I haven't got his side of the story.
No, but his side of the story is going to be I beat him up and I started to kill him. It's going to look really bad on me. Do you think I'm going to jail?
So
if you were to bet on it, how long have you been doing this?
3-4 years now, almost 4 years.
So you don't think I'm going to jail?
I don't know. I
really don't want to go.
I've only gotten one side of the story. I can't make.
But he's going to say I'm going to kill him. He's going to say that. He's going to say I had a gun. I don't have a gun. I hate guns. He's going to say that. Because I said I'm going to kill you, but all women say that.
I can't make decisions based on one side of a story.
But my side isn't even that great.
With this girl, the officers are in luck. Not only does she confess to all her crimes, but lies blatantly about Barham strangling her. The entire fight had been caught on camera, yet Eliza believes adding in details can help strengthen her case. Additionally, she also hints at some sort of marriage that the two were involved in, which her husband corroborates.
So Utah gives you a license that's valid for 30 days. Then you go to I forget the name of the person.
How long have you guys been dating?
Like since on and off since October of last year. Okay. And then this time that I wasn't with her, I was talking to another, but that's what she's freaking out about.
Okay, yeah, you guys are both giving very confusing statements about.
So I'm gonna say,
it's a circus.
Ongoing. But so here's the next question: have you been intimate with her?
Yes.
And you've known her for more than a year?
Not more than a year.
You said last October.
Oh no, I know of her because she's sort of a celebrity. But she knows me since I called into the show.
So, what exactly is Eliza and Barham's relationship status? Are they married? And are they even lovers? This aspect is one big question mark in this entire situation, one that viewers of Eliza's stream answer. Barham is the son of Mohammed Alipur, the owner of a $45 million mansion in Beverly Hills, and someone whose family is also heavily involved in a line of tech products sold to a national and international client base. Further evidence proves that Barham remained one of the top donors on Eliza's stream, and over the course of 8 months, donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to her. This would suggest that their relationship was more financial than romantic, as Eliza saw Barham as a pay pig. Furthermore, the reason this fight occurred was not because he had cheated on her, but because Eliza had found out that he donated over $2 million to another streamer, Sarah, and not her. This means that Barham was, in fact, not a lover, but a piggy bank for Eliza. And when she found out he was donating to other women, she knew she was about to lose her biggest source of income.
Please don't put me in jail. I can't handle it right now. I'll have a heart attack. Is there any other options?
My partner is the one making the decision.
What did he say? Did he say anything about me?
He's talking to your fiance. You guys are both very confused about what you guys are. You probably should be.
What did he say?
Away from each other. That you guys were arguing and you hit him. I mean, we have the video.
Yeah. But he hit me much worse than I hit him. Did you notice that?
He grabbed you. He never.
He had his hands around my neck. Is that worse?
At no point in the video did he have his hands around your neck.
Oh, really? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm just going to need a statement from you.
Are you going to arrest me?
We need a statement from everybody, okay?
What about arresting?
Yeah. I was going to...
What do you say?
So I have to read you your rights to get
arrest?
Read you your rights.
No, nothing handcuffs, right?
I'm reading you your rights.
About their handcuffs? Wait, the rights is the handcuffs.
Your Miranda warning.
Wait, is that what they say before they arrest you?
I have to read you, okay?
Wait, can you just answer the question?
Oftentimes, it is very difficult to determine who is guilty in a domestic abuse case and requires extensive interrogation. This is because in high-stress situations, there are several complex aspects involved. Firstly, adrenal hormones influence memory processes and may prevent suspects from remembering situations correctly. Secondly, suspects take advantage of the fact that these situations happen behind closed doors to distort their alibi and escape arrest. Under normal circumstances, a suspect like Eliza would blatantly lie to and manipulate officers to take advantage of this fact. This is why you see her try to fabricate minute details like Barham strangling her, debate with officers, and plead escape arrest. But regardless of these poor attempts, she would not be able to escape the arrest as everything had been caught on camera.
You are getting arrested.
Oh my God! Can you not watch? Can you not watch? Okay.
I'm working with you.
Okay.
I'm allowing you to sit here in this comfortable chair instead of cuffing you up
Oh, really?
now and putting you in my car.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So just hold on for a moment and, we're going to go through our process.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm so fucking happy. That's the worst. But you don't think I'm
It's
gonna...
unfortunate.
You don't think I'm going to be in jail more than anything?
No.
You swear to God? Not
Yeah,
like 2 months in jail or anything?
absolutely,
Or 3 months, a year, nothing like that? Just one night, right?
Well, like I said, what has happened? Nothing, something serious, but not, there's no
so you don't think I'm going to be in
death,
jail?
there's no serious injury.
You don't think I'm going to be in jail for a week or anything?
No.
You swear?
No.
You
As soon
promise?
as you see the judge, they're going to let you out.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want to leave some of this in the car? Some of your makeup and some glass bottles. It'll get thrown out. You can't take it to the jail.
Can I take some makeup for my mugshot? No?
No, you're not going to put makeup on in the jail.
After being booked, Eliza was given a battery charge, but almost immediately returned back to her YouTube channel to continue making content. One thing that Eliza did well during this entire interaction was to stay relatively calm, even though it was accidental. However, not all evil wives can do the same.
But it's not okay. But you're not sorry because you don't give a shit.
On March 18th, 2023, officers received an emergency call reporting an incident of domestic abuse. However, before they could hear the entire story, the line went dead, meaning the cops were now on a timer. They couldn't be sure what happened. It could be as serious as an assault or even a murder attempt. So they had to get there as quickly as possible to uncover what was really going on.
Wasted?
No.
Being crazy.
Hey,
no,
everyone stop.
This is my house. Don't come in my house.
Investigating something.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. That's my daughter. Grab her right.
Why did you? Your daughter is fine.
No, she's not.
Can I talk to you downstairs?
Psychotic.
Okay,
I'm
can I talk to you downstairs?
I need some water. She's a little bit
So
crazy.
everyone's not screaming. Can you stay down there?
She needs a...
What's your name first?
Kayla, get her out of my house.
Kayla, what's going on tonight?
She's not agreeing with me.
Okay, about what? Is this your mom?
No.
Okay, who is she to you?
Hey.
Hey, no.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am, you're going to be put in handcuffs
No,
if you
I
don't
won't.
stop.
This is
Yes,
my
I'm telling
house.
you right now, if you put your hands on me
Get,
one more time.
I didn't touch you. You touched me. Don't
I'm
touch
telling
me.
you, stay away from me.
The woman is Kayla, and apparently she owns the house. Kayla is obviously aggressive from the start, disregarding the fact that her 3 young children are there to witness everything. According to her boyfriend, the victim, Kayla had tried to attack him and consequently scratched his face. She persistently ignores the officer's commands, so to prevent her from causing more harm than she already did to the victim, the officer arrests her for aggravated battery, and the moment she's cuffed, she begins to show narcissistic and manipulative tendencies.
Don't touch me. Mom, okay.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Hey.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back or you're going to be charged with resisting.
Okay,
You are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'll get him.
I'm not trying to resist anything. I promise you I'm not trying to resist. This is my home with my baby. I'm not trying to resist anything. Wait.
Stop moving.
Sorry, I'm not trying to. Please listen to me.
I will listen to you.
Okay.
You are under arrest right now. Stop moving.
That's fine. That's fine. Just look at me. I promise I won't run away or do anything crazy. I'm not like that at
Do you
all.
have weapons on you?
No, of course. Just look at me for 1 second. This is my home, okay?
Okay,
Just look at me.
Okay, no, I hear you.
My kids are here. I'm not being violent.
She contradicts her own words and promises by not staying still and making the arrest more complicated than it needed to be. Kayla begs the officers to look her in the eyes, softens her tone considerably, and even uses her kids to gain any sympathy from the officer. However, it's still not enough to discourage the officer. It seems she still doesn't realize the nature of her crime or why exactly it's a crime in the first place, because to a narcissist, everyone but them is wrong.
I'm upset. Because a baby at home. Okay. I know you don't care.
No, I mean, I'm not saying I don't, but
I
would
know
say
you don't. I know how it works. I know how the whole system works. Surveying something bad happened between our families, with his family, my family, and I have a baby at home that I never left. My baby, but I never left her overnight once, so.
Okay. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll talk to him real quick just to get the whole.
Okay. Call someone?
Yeah.
Kayla was arrested for aggravated battery. According to her boyfriend, the victim, Kayla had tried to hit him and even scratched his face in the process. Even after being arrested, Kayla still can't comprehend just how severe of a crime she has committed, and her mental state would only worsen as she confronts the first responder whom she originally met.
No matter what, you'll have the opportunity to go to court. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here being judged.
No, you're not being
judged.
You're judging I'm not
me.
judging you.
I can't go home.
If you want to talk to him about what happened tonight, I'm going to leave you in here.
That's fine, but what about my baby?
Your baby's being cared for.
But what about me with my baby? That's my daughter.
I understand.
I've never been away from her this long. But it's not okay.
Sorry.
But you're not sorry because you don't give a shit. That's the real
I
question.
can understand how
Do
that's really hard.
How? Do you have kids?
No, I don't, but I can empathize.
Can you?
I can.
So what are you going to do for me as a person, human to human?
I'm going to do my job.
You know, what's your job?
My job is that you're under arrest, and we have some paperwork to do, and then you're going to have to go up to McHenry County Jail tonight.
Can you help me to where I don't go in that situation?
What you can do is you can give your rendition of the events of today. You can write them down there.
What does that matter? What does that matter? You're putting
Well, it's up to you. It's totally voluntary. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's voluntary.
You don't have to, but...
So do you want to or not?
Can I... Is there a way where I can bond out to go home with my kids?
No, not tonight. You'll have to speak to a judge.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I sleep here instead of going there?
No, you have to go up there. This isn't like a holding area. This is just a temporary detention
But this is not, I'm talking to you. Why is he walking away?
I have to do some paperwork. So if you're going to talk to him about what happened tonight, that's fine. But I have some work to do. Okay, I've got some paperwork. If you don't want to talk to him about what happened,
but I'm scared to go into a situation like that I'm not used to.
That's just a cell. If you want a blanket, you can sit in there.
No, you said you're changing me to another place.
Yeah, and that's not for that's for a little while. Okay?
What do you mean a little while?
We got a little paperwork to do. So the sooner that I get this paperwork done, then I can inform you on everything that's going to happen. If you help out and you're cooperative through this,
I'm okay, yeah.
Which you are. We'll get through this, and I'll explain everything to you. Okay.
Even after being brutally shut down by this officer, Kayla refused to acknowledge her mistakes and give a proper alibi. Consequently, she went on to be charged with domestic battery and aggravated battery upon a peace officer. But there's a difference between assault and attempted murder, which is exactly what this OnlyFans model tried after getting into a simple argument with her boyfriend.
I didn't think it actually go in him.
On September 6, 2020, the Florida Police Department responded to a noise complaint. The caller said they could hear loud screaming and a violent argument, and they were concerned someone could even be hurt. When officers arrived at the apartment, the argument hadn't stopped and were just in time to overhear something extremely chilling.
How are they fucking going to fucking work and you don't even listen? You're fucking laying down so the blood does come out and he doesn't fucking work. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to not do.
Hello.
Hi.
We got a call for a noise complaint and we can hear you guys talking about blood. So we're here.
I mean, blood is normal, but...
Okay, we just need to check on everybody because it's all over your pants.
I mean, yeah, but...
Okay, who else is here with you?
My ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
We were in an argument, we were drunk, we're drinking, so...
Okay, what was the argument about?
Not that I can mostly remember most of it, but most of it was more that he was looking at more like other females' ass. It wasn't nothing too big, but
Okay.
I obviously targeted something big. But
Okay, so how do you get the cuts on him?
I actually don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. I don't believe it.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm trying to fix it at the moment. It's just so baffled that I'm trying to fix it rather than be too more worried about it.
Right. Well, it's obviously fresh, so how do you not remember something that fresh?
I'm just so baffled that it's like that I did it.
Did what?
It wasn't something like that I cut him in a way that
With
he
what,
said
though?
like that. I think it was a knife. I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing with a knife in your hand?
It wasn't in my hand. It was just right there. So I was just like, okay, stop. Like, stop.
What were you doing with the knife, though?
I'm sorry. It was right there. I'm like on the counter.
Right.
According to her, the knife wasn't in her hand, but this simply makes no sense. With the injuries that her boyfriend had, it would have been impossible for this to have been an accident. There had to have been a clear intention to hurt him. It seems their argument stemmed from her jealousy, an unfortunately common reason for abuse in domestic violence cases. When the officer finally assesses the damage done to the victim, they decide to cuff her before she could hurt anyone else. But this doesn't necessarily mean she's arrested. It's simply a safety precaution.
Alright, well, fire department's coming. What's going on?
Just arguing.
Where's the knife? Okay.
And it's obviously not okay because we turned into something.
For right now,
I know.
because there's a knife involved, you're in handcuffs.
I know.
Are you injured at all?
No. You get
Okay.
to walk this one.
You can face me. What's going on with you guys right now?
Just arguing.
Why?
Because we were drunk at a bar and he wanted to look at some girl's ass. It was very unreasonable, and I know it's not going to fix it, but I know.
Alright, well, just because you're in handcuffs, I have to read you this.
I know.
Doesn't mean that anything's coming from it, but because you're in handcuffs, I do have to read it to you.
I know.
Right. And you guys started arguing there?
Yes.
Okay. Walk me through that.
We were with another friend and he showed a picture and I was like, okay, is this not okay? And he was like, whatever. And I was just like, okay. Then we just started continuing from there.
Okay, what do you mean he showed a picture? Like he was looking at something on Instagram or
Yes.
Facebook or something?
Yes.
Okay. What was it?
It was an ass.
Okay. And that upset you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not reasonable. I understand. That's why I'm going to jail. Like, I know.
Okay. Well, right now I'm just trying to get the story. But because there's a knife involved, for my safety and everybody else here, if there's a
I
knife
know.
involved and you
I
say
mean,
you
it's
have...
not my apartment. I can go to my apartment, but I understand how the law works, so I can't just be let go. So I know.
Well, not yet. We gotta figure it out. Because
Yeah,
I don't
I
know you guys. I wasn't here for the argument. I don't know what's going on.
I know.
Okay, so you guys are at the bar and you're arguing. What happened next?
And I just moved on from there. I ignored it for a while.
For someone who just stabbed their own significant other, she seems rather calm. Any other sane human would be much more jittery or at least anxious if their boyfriend were hurt. But that isn't the case for her. She also seems to be suspiciously aware of laws related to domestic violence. The reason for this we'll find out later. It's also important to note here that she has absolutely no visible signs of physical injury, while her boyfriend was in dire need of medical assistance and was soaked in blood.
You're arguing over the key.
Yes.
Right? Okay, and you guys, presumably from what it sounds like, probably going through either just a fight or some sort of possible breakup. He wants his key back. And where does it go from there?
It just goes from there, like more of like, okay, like get out. I'm saying no because at that point, this is my apartment too. Like I haven't signed the lease, but this is my apartment too, in my opinion. So I'm like, no, okay. And he's okay. Like this, you don't have a choice. Like he like tries to throw me out. He puts his arm around me. He tries to throw me out basically. Doesn't work out because I'm like, get away from me. I push him off of me, I kick him off of me. It doesn't work out. There's a knife on the table because I was making sandwiches earlier, like making cheese and everything. There's a knife on the table in the pan and everything. So I throw it at him. I didn't think it actually go in him. I just thought it was more of like a self-defense kind of thing, like just go get away, like I have it in my hand.
Okay, so you're in the kitchen by the pans where the knife's at. Where is he at this point?
He's in the same place and he He walks back and he's like, okay, you cut me, like he's crying and everything.
I'm
He's
saying
like,
before that, where was he standing when you threw the knife?
so I'm at,
If this is the kitchen, this is the
okay,
island.
so I'm at the point where the kitchen and the island is and everything. He's at the point where like, more of like the door.
To the bedroom?
No, not the bedroom, more like the door in the island. And he's like, give me my key. And he's like going at me.
Okay.
And I grabbed the knife and I'm like, no.
Did you
And
say anything when you threw it?
I didn't throw it.
You just told me you threw it. You said you threw
No,
it out and you
no,
didn't
no,
think
no,
it's
no, I
safe.
didn't throw it. I didn't throw it. I held it in my hand. I was just like, more like a self-defense thing. I was just like, no.
Okay.
The living situation she describes sounds very vague. It's almost as if she's trying to convince not only the officer, but also herself that she does actually live here. Her lies are so blatant that it would make you wonder why she even bothered trying to lie in the first place. And of course, these officers can see right through this. But to crack her even further, they decide they need answers on the victim's previous injuries.
So I realized
How did the injury happen on his head?
the head injury was actually a lot earlier than that. It was more like he's choking me out and I bit his head because he was choking me out at the same time. So I just bit his head at the time to get him off of me.
Walk me through how you bit the top of somebody's head if they're choking you out.
So he's choking me out and he's not choking. Well, I mean, technically he is. Technically he's it. So he's choking me out. He's on like below me, like right here.
Okay.
So he's holding me.
Okay.
And I went down and just bit so he'd get off of me.
Okay.
We don't really get physical arguments, but once he actually like got on me, I was just like, get off of me. Like I like bit him, I pushed him, I kicked him, everything.
Apparently, this entire ordeal had already occurred before this, and in that situation, he was choking her too, but the officer was quick to call out the huge mistake in her story. Considering all of this, it is highly likely she is yet again lying. Her lack of remorse becomes even more apparent when she reveals an astonishing fact about her past.
Who's that?
So am I allowed to know what's going on?
What do you want to know?
Medical reasons
For
him.
well, he stabbed. I mean, I'm not a medical expert, but
I mean, can I know though what they say?
sure. But I don't know what they're saying. They just got here.
I mean, I know that now.
No.
I mean, like, can we open the door and just watch and see what they say?
No, there's no reason to.
Okay.
Sorry.
What do you need from me, brother?
I don't think so. I don't think we need anything.
Alright.
What do you need from us?
I just got the names, so I'll forward the information to the leasing office manager.
Okay.
That'd be it. Did you guys pull an offense yet?
I don't think so.
Could you just text me the offense when you pull it?
I'll get you everything.
Appreciate it, man. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here then.
Alrighty.
If you need anything, you got my stuff.
We'll do.
Alright.
See you later, man.
Alright, man.
Why is it taking so long for me to get arrested?
But you're detained right now, so you're not necessarily
Well, I know when you
arrested.
arrested, it's mandatory for cops to arrest somebody for domestic violence. I know that, so I just want to know why it's taking so long.
Well, we gotta do a thorough investigation.
They're gonna choose me, of course, because I'm the female, so.
It's not how that works.
I know it does.
Well, that's illegal in so many ways.
Yeah, I don't have any
Okay.
wounds, so I know how it works. I don't have any wounds whatsoever.
That doesn't mean anything.
It does though. Whether you put
Absolutely
me in a
not.
chokehold or not, if I fucking caused a wound.
Hey, he's gonna need a sworn statement.
They're gonna tell me that he sworn statement for nothing, so. Always goes. That's how it always goes.
You've been arrested before?
I have, yes.
For what?
Same thing.
Oh, with the same person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And that's what it comes to, and then he drops it. He dropped it last time. He's not gonna drop it this time because I'm done with him, but
Right.
it's a little different. But
Okay. So when initiated the fight?
him looking at ass,
You
him
gotta-
not being loyal.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, that's not still the same thing, but it's still gonna cause my shit, so.
Right. How old are you?
19.
19. And you've attacked this guy twice already?
I haven't decked him. This is actually the first time I've ever hurt him, but.
Did you say you stabbed him last time, didn't you?
No, last time, no, I did not, no.
Oh, my apologies. What happened last time?
last time it was just a little fight.
Like a fist fight or just a verbal fight?
It was, I mean, they say it was a fist fight, it was more of a verbal fight, but...
You got arrested?
Yes.
She's only 19 and has attacked the same individual twice. She's simply full of lies and misinformation, doing everything she can to make herself look better in the eyes of the cops, but she's frankly failing miserably. And as such, after getting her boyfriend's side of the story, the officer officially decides to arrest her.
Yeah, he did it.
I don't think there's any...
Then come back. He did it because it was bare hand. He's fucking being a fucking prick. Oh, fuck, this is great. Which one?
The Explorer right in front of you. It goes on passenger side and rear.
How long until hearing for next morning?
I cannot answer that to you. It could be quick due to COVID and all that good jazz.
But what exactly did the victim say to the officers? Fortunately, the entire argument between them was recorded on the victim's dog camera, and according to what the officer saw, she was an entirely different woman on camera, vicious and dangerous rather than calm and collected.
But it's up there.
Yeah, we got her.
Okay.
Yeah, she stabbed him.
Yeah, I see
straight
that,
up,
bro.
like he has a dog camera in there.
Oh,
they
shit.
showed me the dog camera.
Yeah.
And she literally just, he's like, give me the keys. Like, apology or give me the keys.
Yeah.
Right. And just one or the other. He's like, I don't want to, like, not trying to.
Right.
And she goes, well, I'll just call him. Dude, she literally just goes, grabs it, comes out, all yours. Yeah! He like screams. He's
Did she like stab him?
She looks. It looks like she just grabs a knife and just comes out and just boom
in the chest.
She hit him right here in the right here in the chest.
How deep is it?
Not super deep, but it was like a steak knife. She hit him with the edge, the tip of it, and he was just like, because she just got arrested for the same thing in December.
Really?
Same thing. Yeah, she
stabbed him?
She was trying to, but she slipped and just like sliced him. He said.
Trying to kill him, bro.
Oh,
Wow.
She looks calming, but dude, in that video, oh my god, bro, she crazy.
Are you out of here?
No, I'm just pulling up his car.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, man. Yeah, you're good. We got her. She's gone. She's about to go. So. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be a domestic.
Oh yeah, dude. Like all this right here is just bloody from the. Yeah. He was drinking, so it's thin.
Yeah.
And he was leaking, dude.
He'll be alright. I'm sure he's fine. Right?
Yeah, he'll be fine. But crazy. We're listening. And so we're just kind of listening. She's like, oh, I'm in the medical field. You need to do this. You need to do that. And so we're just kind of listening. And then she's like, well, the blood's getting everywhere. We're like, open up. And we hear guys talking about blood. She goes, well, that's normal. She got blood on her like knee. And then homeboy comes out the room. He's just bloody. We're like, okay. Yeah, dude. Her in action, bro. Something.
The suspect was charged with attempted first-degree murder and jailed for 3 years with 2 years of probation. Abusers never stop abusing, no matter how many times they apologize or are arrested. Regardless of the situation, they will never admit fault and blame the situation or the victim. And this next case is a textbook example of that.
That's her ID right there.
Okay, great.
I mean, look at
At 7 p.m. on the 23rd of July 2022, Wildwood police were notified by a man that his live-in girlfriend, 28-year-old Lorraine Marie, was under the influence and insisted on getting behind the wheel of a car in the parking lot of a Wawa convenience store. Unfortunately, Lorraine refused to listen to her boyfriend, who was trying to stop her, going as far as attacking him. DUIs can often end dangerously, not just for the driver, but for innocent civilians too. So the officers knew they had to respond as quickly as possible.
Where's she at now?
She's over there.
She's over there?
Yeah, I just didn't want her to drink and drive.
Where's she at? What?
She's in the parking lot over there.
What is she driving? Is she at a pump?
Yeah, the Buick.
The Buick?
That's all it was.
Okay.
I just said stop. And
Is she at a pump?
No, yeah, she had a pump.
Okay.
Don't drink and drive. Stop.
Give me 1 second, okay? Do you have an ID on you?
Yes.
Grab that for me, please.
That's her ID right there.
Okay, great.
I mean, look at it. I didn't do anything.
434
I just said,
back. Her
don't
name's
drink
going to be
and
Lorraine
drive.
Lasky.
Stop.
Do you have your keys?
She has them.
Clearly, this wouldn't be the story of a drunk driver alone, but one of a partner with a history of abuse.
Just let me drive. Just let me drive.
Okay.
Then she blows up every now and then and just.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's not
So,
the first time.
you were trying to get her to not drive just verbally, or were you like trying to block
verbally.
her? Were you like trying to block her from getting in the car?
No.
Okay.
We were in the car together.
Okay. So how did that happen?
Got out of the car and she just lanced on and bit me.
Okay. Did she like swing at you or anything?
Oh
Or?
yeah, a bunch. But I mean, again, she's got a lot of issues in the past, and I get it. All I wanted to do is just let me take care of this, and she wouldn't do it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
You know, and I try to hold her back, and she gets berserk.
So you just got out of the car, and
got out
she
of the
just
car.
lunged at you?
Apparently, I don't even know how it started. I got out of the car, and it just started.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to attack my girlfriend.
Okay. All right.
Listen,
Yeah, no. I see it. Do you need EMS or anything?
No.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I held her down. I said, get down, stop. You're going to call the police. And she just berserk.
Okay. All right. Tuck your feet back in. I'm going to go talk to any witnesses and stuff like that, okay?
From the boyfriend's testimony, it is painfully apparent that this is not the first time he's had to face this kind of behavior from Lorraine. He has only endured these 5 months out of the kindness of his heart and has clearly had enough by this point. Additionally, refusing EMS, even if it's something as simple as a bite, can be a bad idea. Human mouths can often present to be very dangerous due to certain germs that can be transferred, and even worse, diseases like hepatitis. In this case, there is clear discoloration of his skin, and there are chances the skin had been broken, which could in turn cause a deadly infection. For the officers, though, they are able to catch and detain Lorraine before she can hurt anyone else.
Step out, we'll talk about it, okay?
Does she have anything in her pockets?
No.
Okay.
Hang out for me so we can put you in her car.
Do you even have my phone number? Do you even have anything I have? Do you have my purse, ma'am?
Yeah, I grabbed your purse, your phone, your keys.
Where's my car going to?
It's going to stay right here.
It's gonna get towed.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it will get towed. So what? He just gets to go home? He just gets to Uber home?
He didn't want any of this.
What did he want?
He wanted you to just be let go.
Yeah, I didn't want any of it either. So why am I being retained?
Because we were called there.
I was never violent to anybody except him when he strangled me in the car, and I defended myself. I don't understand why I'm actually being arrested, ma'am. Maybe I'm a little hostile, but like, kidding me? Where am I going?
The
Lake County?
No, we're in Sumter County.
Great. Great. Can I have my cell phone when we get to the station?
Yeah, it'll be with your property and your purse and everything.
Regardless of her lousy excuses, Lorraine was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center and released after posting a $1,000 bond.